Look, I got 2 likes already. So whoever's liking me is awesome. Oh, I come in as well, it's boiling. It's real hot outside. So I got from 2,000, right? Just bollocks, innit? I'll look at that now, because that's really fucking wrong here. I got 10 on, innit? So I'm back. He's later the noisy Russia, but he's murder. I'm gonna fucking tell him now after this, you gotta keep it down, like. Fuck, you know. It's just mental. And I'm back now, back in the room, I am, right? So, I don't even know if I was a scam or not, right? Maybe buying some, but I actually stopped it because I don't know what happened. So I didn't want to, it says there 2,000 people watching, right? So, fuck it. Anyway, I got you back. 10 watching, right? That's more like it. Welcome back, number 2, right? So we got 36 watching. Listen, next time I just let it run. But I just thought it was a bit odd. I had all them people watching, and just to be on the safe side, not that it makes a difference. After your live stream in the, I don't know if you're back. I'd have bet my life savings you would be back within a month or so, but didn't think within a week. Oh, yeah. The numbers were freaking you out, Webby. Too much success. No, it wasn't actually, right? I didn't mind it going up, but it went up at a ridiculous rate. Webby, you're live again. Woke up for a pee and couldn't fall back to sleep. Figured I'd do a little work on the computer. Happy to see you're doing a live. No problem. Webby, mate, my steak is so beautiful. Yeah, it is. No, the numbers weren't freaking me out. It's just, I thought to myself, it's bollocks. You can't go from 204 was the record, holding that is, to 2,000 or 1,900 odd. So I thought, whatever's happening, just cut it and start again, which I thought was a good idea. I could have just kept going. I wasn't having any abuse, so that wasn't a problem. Yeah, bollocks in it. Me tell you, a lot of YouTubers would have kind of go in and pretended they had, like, if it went up to 10,000 or whatever, right? They're probably bots or whatever. I don't know, but I've noticed there's a lot of jealousy going around, and let me tell you something, jealousy will kill you, right? Being jealous of someone must be horrific, There's got to be, I've never been jealous in my life, but there's got to be a lot of jealous people about, and I don't know why. I'm just a normal 53-year-old guy who's trying to find happiness in the world, and when or whenever that is, we're all the same way. Everyone wants to be happy. Everybody wants to embrace life and this and the other, right? I'm jealous of Webby. Well, you shouldn't be, should you? Right? Yeah, jealousy is the same as hate. It's just drinking your own poison. It is. Hi mate, hi Bat. What do you mean? What do you mean? Jealousy between YouTubers? No, I didn't say that. I never said nothing about YouTubers, right? What do you call a Welsh bum that stick up his bum? A taffy apple. I never mentioned any YouTubers whatsoever, right? No, I never said that. I said there's a lot of jealousy in the world, right? Whether you're back in Thailand, I am, mate. I am. For how long, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. Right, that is getting deleted, right? If you want to ask about other YouTubers, go on their channel and ask them. I'm not a wealth of information for any YouTubers. So anyone mentions any YouTuber, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, I'm just going to delete it. Just saw your lady boy on Beach Road. And what relevance is any of that comment? No, you can mention anyone you want, as long as it's not YouTube. But fucking hell, if you want to go watch and listen to it, why don't you ask them instead of asking me? Life's for living, Webby. Whatever you are, you live it to the fullest. I'm 100% sure of that. I'm going to I'm just going to do something just like oh, fuck me. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of jealous people in the world. A lot of jealous people and jealous people are people who hate their lives, mind. I'm not sure about what or when I'm going to do it. Jealousy is weak. Be happy. If you're not, then make a change. 100%. 100% jealousy must be horrific. Webby, it looks a great life in Thailand, but once the reality of living there becomes normal, it can be boring. I disagree. Doing the same thing, same place daily. Any thoughts on just traveling around Thailand? No, but I disagree with you. I don't think anything's boring. Life is for living. You've got to understand something, right? I'm 53. What do I got left? 20 years? 30 years max? Right? Cheapest place for a beer. If you've got to ask what's the cheapest place, then don't come here. No, I think life, I mean, in 30 years' time, right, all this will be irrelevant. These lives will be irrelevant. My YouTube will be irrelevant. All you lot will be irrelevant. We'll all be dead. Or most of us will be dead. And, you know, you got one life, and surely it's not about abusing people. I would have thought living, you're born in this world to abuse people. You just got to be happy for people, man. Just be happy. Just be happy with life, happy with your own life. And if you're not, then change it. But don't be jealous and start trying to destroy other people's lives. I think that's a fair account of life and jealousy. But anyway, let's talk about the town. It was Saturday night last night. I drove around on my bike and been along and been back long, and I have never, ever, ever, ever seen the town so dead. It is absolutely dead. I just went for a ride in Soibacau. Bear in mind, it is afternoon, right? It's absolute dead. Dead. Maybe a week Wednesday. Maybe a week Wednesday I'll do a park roll. Why not? Would anyone turn up? I don't know. Is anyone in town? I don't know. What I know is the place is absolute on its arse. I turned up and everybody's gone home. The difference I've seen in the 4 weeks that I've been away is immense. Immense. And I'm just telling the truth. 100%, and I was just going to say that, right? Any romance with the Welsh lasses, I didn't speak to anyone. Didn't even try to engage with anyone. Didn't speak with anyone. Didn't want to. Had no interest. What I seen wasn't nice. My mates' girlfriends are even more disgusting. They've aged about 10 years. Their attitude has not changed. Just found them all revolting. Webby, you've aged a few years since you arrived back. No, I haven't, right? Get yourself back to Thailand. I'm in Thailand. Yeah, I was in Soibacau for the last few days. Was not that busy. Candy Club was, but Candy Club's always busy. It's always busy. Webby, lots of YouTubers say Matea is very quiet. What's it like compared to last year? Fucking dead as a dodo. Your mates in Words don't watch your live streams clearly. It must have felt great touching down in Bangkok. Not really. True, Webby. True, Webby has gone really quiet in the last few weeks, but it is right in low season, so expected. Jay, this is low season, mate. This is as low as you can get it. I've never, ever, and look, I was only out, I only had one beer, right? Or I had 2 beers actually, and then come home. I didn't even go out, I went for food. I had a look around, I had 2 beers and went, it's fucking dead. Right? It's dead. Anyone that says the town is buzzing is fucking bonkers. Town is dead as a dodo, but that's the best time to come here. So if you are planning on coming here, get your ass down to Thailand, because the flight I was on yesterday was full. I cried leaving Cardiff. I broke my heart, clutched my daughter, put my arms around her, I had a meltdown. Right? True Webby has gone really quiet the last few weeks, but it is right in the low season, so expected. But is it worse than pre-COVID? Pre-COVID wasn't dead. I hear, Webby, that a number of bars shutting up shop already. I've seen loads and loads before I went back to the UK. I've seen loads and loads and loads and loads of bars changing hands. Loads and loads. People are just on guts for it. But there is no money. There's no money in bars here, right? I mean, you can earn big money, right? You can earn big money running a bar, but a lot of people are just scraping by, earning fucking pennies. Or, I mean, imagine running a bar all week and you break even. That's got to be a heartbreak, isn't it? Good for Cheap Charlie, low season. They can low ball. You can do that in high season. You can do that in high season. I've said this all the time, right? And they'll open up more bars. Either bring the girls in or reduce the bars. Hi, did you have a direct flight? Yes, I did. I got to be honest with you. January 2020, bars were super quiet. Most bars just take over if they're lucky, 100%. So let's talk about the flight. The direct flight was 10 hours, 45 minutes. I didn't care either way. Webby, will you vote reform? That's the only hope. Right? See, and then a question becomes into a question, right? Listen, it's easy. If I open up a bar now, I do a lot of money. I'm a YouTuber. Think about it, right? I'm a YouTuber. You can bring loads of people into a bar, right? I mean, I don't know you from Adam, right? But if you open up a bar, what are you going to bring to get people in? You're not, you're not. Any YouTuber would make money in a bar. Hiya, Jen, right? Hi, sis. How's it going? Right? So any YouTuber or influencer, whatever you want to call them, will bring people into a bar, 100%. So you're already on to a winner. You're already on to a good start. Anybody that comes over here has no idea whatsoever, no help, and what the fucking hell are you gonna? What are you gonna bring to the party? Absolutely nothing. I don't mean you. I mean in general. Absolutely nothing. How are you gonna differentiate yourself to next door? You're not you. You're not. But a YouTuber can. Whether you like it or not, whether you're popular, not popular, you're gonna get people that's gonna want to come and see you, right? Webby, I love low season. After following you for a year, last July was my first bar crawl with you, and it was fucking awesome. Cheers, mate. My bar crawls are pretty fucking cool. Afternoon, die. Webby, do you think Wales has declined a lot? Watch my last video. Touch a raw nerve, right? Touch a nerve, right? About what I think of the UK. 99% of you loved it. 1% of you were just assholes. Buy a bar, Webster. Buy low. No, you're not right. The YouTuber is streaming now from his bar. Not one punter, maybe 3 girls. There you go. Webby, when are you next out and about? Well, don't know. Whatever. Don't know. Listen, I've really changed, right? My family said to me, I'm a different person to what I was 2 years ago. Yeah, 100% I'm a different person. I'm a lot more mature. I'm a lot more grown up. I'm a lot more rational. I think I'm a nicer guy altogether, to be honest with you, from what I was like 5 years ago. I don't know whether it's my age, but I really care about people. I really want people to understand that you've only got one life. Was Mint waiting at the airport? Did she surprise you? Yes, Mint came to pick me up from the airport, and that's all I'm going to talk about, Mint. She's not part of my YouTube, and she never will be, and I don't see the relevance of me talking about Mint or anybody else in that matter. I mean, if you want to come and watch my videos and my lives, and you like my channel and you like what I do, brilliant. Subscribe to me. But I'm not really that interested in talking about my personal life. When did we get back? Yeah, last night, Mark. Last night. You're probably more comfortable with yourself and where you are in life. That's probably 100%, and Jay put his thumbs up, right? Yeah, that's probably true, Dave. Yeah, that's probably true. I am a lot more comfortable with myself. I'm more grounded. Things that used to bother me before don't bother me at all anymore. I got a new business partner going to reopen the restaurant and bar on the 14th. Amazing, man. Oh, new stream fund, enjoy life, Webby. Mate, you are an absolute diamond. You are, thank you so much. I'd like to know where you're from, because and I'd like to know your name. I won't forget your name, but it comes up as that big, long, huge thing. I can't fucking do that. I couldn't believe when you said it was £5 a pint in Magen now. It's crazy. It's £6.50 for a beer Moretti in Magen. £6.50 for a beer Moretti. It was £8 for a pint of Prony in Heathrow Airport. I thought that was all right. Easy with the banning, blocking. I know there are lots of trolls, but it seems you were blocking a few genuine peeps, buddy. If I had to change account, comment. No hurt, just saying. I haven't blocked you. Anybody that gets on my fucking tit, I will block. So it's my channel. If I want to block someone, I will. Maybe when you stay in Thailand a long time, you get more chilled. Mate, I'm fucking completely chilled out. And it's funny how, like, that Dan guy there, probably a nice guy, I never met him. He seems to be more hurt and pissed off that I block someone. I block someone because I don't want to fucking listen to him, right? Simple as that. Someone puts something I don't like, and what you've got to realise is, I know the names. I'm not fucking stupid. I know the names. I know it's a troll before they even come on. Oh, did I block you? Sorry, mate. I'll unblock you now. So look, if I blocked you, that was an accident, because I definitely wouldn't have blocked you. So I apologise. I apologise profusely, actually. But you have to understand, without sounding an arrogant prick, the more popular I'm getting as a YouTuber, the more nonsense I'm getting. So I'm before I didn't give a shit. I don't give a shit now, but I just think I can't be fucking bothered with them. So Dan, I swear, mate, right? If anybody messages me and said I blocked them and it was a mistake, I don't block a lot of people. I just look at things and I think, oh, do you know what, fuck off. You know, somebody messaged me last week, oh, I just put 6 fingers up your girlfriend. What is that to do with anything? What message does that give? The message gives the person that sent it is a vile, horrible existence of a of a person, could be a man, could be a woman. He's quite clearly getting a kick out of it, quite clearly getting turned on by it. And I blocked him. And then what they do is they set up another account and do it again and do it again. I'm thinking, fucking hell. You know, you've got to be one sad motherfucker to set up an account to go onto someone's, not mine, right? Dude, you're very sensitive, whatever you say. I'm not fucking sensitive, I don't give a fuck. But I think to myself, I don't know what people are trying to get out of that. Trolls are a sad existence, don't worry. No worries, it was a different name, yeah, obviously I understand, no problem. It's like dodging rain season, mate, right? Yeah, there are so many trolls puts me off doing YouTube. No, you shouldn't be put off. Listen, YouTube's there for fun and it's there for enjoyment, isn't it? Some people are just fucking mental, right? So anybody that's bought me a coffee, thank you very much. Oh, look, you can call me Wolf, Stephen. All right, cheers, mate. Thanks, Wolf. You're a nice guy, mate. You're really, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do, because you do support me a lot. That's amazing. Jesus. That's 5 coffees you bought me today. Wow. Thank you. Honestly, it means a lot. And, you know, especially just coming back. No, there's no kids on mine. I blocked anyone under 18. So I'm not sensitive. I don't know where the hell you got that from. There is one complete freak, has about 20 accounts and posts hundreds of vile messages on Steady Eddie's channel about, well, what's that tell you? It's fucking weird, isn't it? Remember, there can be kids playing around trolling too. I don't think these are trolls. I don't think these are kids. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But I don't think they're trolls. I really don't. But you never know. You never know. You never know what's happening in this world. There are a lot of weird people about, right? You know, I've come back, right? I've come back, right? Listen, I made that, I made my, 100%, they are, right? Right? Oh, Di and David, or Davy and David, 100%. Right? I made a video about what I seen about, do the mosquitoes get on your nerves? No, I got them, I did have, yeah, I have to go get another one. I got a mosquito repellent. I'm quite okay with the mosquitoes. They don't bite or nothing. Yeah, I made a couple of videos, right? And I document my life. 100%. And you expect to have negative feedback, but some of it is fucking mental. So anyway, I made a video about what's it like in the UK, and I stand by it. You know, just because you're born somewhere, that doesn't mean you have to be, you know, you have to fucking defend it with the hilt, right? I love Wales. Do I love the direction it's going? Absolutely not. In 10 years' time, none of you will recognise your countries, right? None of you. At least Trump, you know, got the balls to try and fucking sort things out. The UK is fucking shit. You know, Labour were there, right? Years ago, they were set up as a voice for the trade union movement. That's no longer what happens. I have no idea what direction Labour are trying to take the UK in, but they quite clearly fucking, it's all woke. It's all woke. At least with Farage and the reform, they're trying to put things back. They're trying to readdress the situation. They're trying to readdress and bring everybody back into fucking recognising their country. And that can't be, surely that can't be a bad thing. Surely. I don't know. I'll be say by you. Anyone gonna comment? Everyone's gone quiet now. They're all too scared to comment in case Webby fucking says something. I tell you what, mind. I spent an absolute fucking fortune in Wales. The cost of living, I weren't joking when I made that video. The cost of living is absolute extortion. Extortion. I couldn't believe some of the prices. Food, right? Top man Farage, voice of common sense. Well, why not give him a go? right? Why not give him a go? 100% agree with you, but some of them may be stuck there, like here in the States. So I'd recommend criticize, but come back with something positive for the future. But up to you, B. Food is nuts. Food is mental. I agree with what you're saying about the UK. It's gone, right? Farage is not one of the boys, mate. He's one of the toffs. Right. But who would you put in instead of him? That's my sister, by the way. Anyone want to say hello to my sister? All right, Jen? Who would you put in instead of him? You know, I'm telling you, Labour are no fucking good. Have a drink, mate. 110. We 110 to 5. But I spent a fucking bet. I'll probably spend about £7 in the fucking UK. I'd have to have a look. Country is cooked. It will be Islam. I agree. Stick a fork in it. I agree. Oh, have a drink on me, mate. Won't make a dent in that £5 bar from what's happening. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Farage was good for NF. I don't know what that is. Hi, Jen. Can I get a glass of milk after your minute? Oh, you haven't forgot. In places in London, some charging 15% service charge and £10 a pint. Jesus. Everything gets passed on to the consumer. Shareholders come first. I know. The Western world is still going down the pan. Cost of living in Australia is ridiculous too. It's just all shit, isn't it? Good question, mate. 100%. ATM. None of the above. Cost of living is a joke. I have friends in the 30s with good jobs who are paying 800 for a house share a month. Jesus. And I tell you something. You tell me. There's 122 of you on, right? How many of you can seriously afford to buy a house now on your own? Never mind if you got one. If on your wage now, could you afford to buy a house on your own? I live in London. I'm not seeing 15% service charge in any pub. Well, I don't know. I don't live there, so I can't say. But I bought £8 a pint in the. I was expecting about £14 for a Prony, but it was only. And my figures are going up now, right? So here we go, right? Watch out, 320 go up to like 2,000 now. So I don't know what's going on. If I did not own property, I could not do it now. And there you go. That's the point I'm saying. Cost of living for Thais is bad too. It's not always there because they get a Thai guy, right? They just get a Thai guy to look after it. The Western world is awesome. We just need to moderate the depravity between the haves and have-nots, meaning moderate. 100%. It's going to come to the church at some time. People have to survive. People have to survive what? Have to survive on state pension and try to pay rent. There won't be no state pension in a few years' time. Impossible to do. 100%, even down the cheaper parts of the valleys. And there you go. That was the point I was making. If you had to do it now, right, you'd be knackered. Forget it, Sydney is worse than New Zealand. New York will be cheaper. An SD in Sydney is 8,000 baht. Thailand can't come back. By 2020, you will owe nothing and be happy, they say. I don't know. I just think, I can't afford a Chinese takeaway now. I said that on my video the other day. And what I can't get my head around, right, is why was it right that when I was 20 odd, I could afford a house on my own and pay all the bills and go out socialising and have holidays? Why was that okay for me 30 years ago, but now it's not okay for anybody else? You know, you're supposed to be going up and up and up. You know, you're supposed to be getting better, right? Standard of living is supposed to be getting better, but you can't do what you could do 20 years ago. How is that fair? Hi Webby, arriving John TM the 12th June, booked a hotel, recommended Wonderworld. Wonderworld's a really good place. For 2 months rent on a decent house in UK, you can pay for a year's rent in Thai. Yes, absolutely. Affording a Chinese takeaway should be a barometer. Well, it should be, shouldn't it? It should be. It should be. Absolutely should be. And my views are going up and up and up, so I'll be racked again. But I'll keep it going. UK good for non-Brits. Yeah, a lot to be said about that. Quantitative easing. No, I just think someone in their 20s now should be able to have what I had in their 20s. And bear in mind, I didn't have a brilliant job, mind. I was working when I was 20. I was working in a fucking a shoe factory making shoes. Jen, you can't say that. When you were in your 20s, you were not paying for 10 million people in the country on benefits. That's fair enough. It's a good shout. $20 for prawn and rice takeaway rip-off in New Zealand. Jesus. $20 for rice. Ready, people. Why? I don't understand why my figures are going up through the roof. I worked my way into a decent job as a tower crane operator, but my dad could afford a better life than me working as a taxi driver in the 90s. Exactly. Time end dish in Australia is about 24 to 20 each. You wouldn't get much back for 50. I know. Average house price in Sydney is 1 million US. That's fucking mental, isn't it? My daughter bought the house. Fucking hell. It cost her a fucking fortune. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. But it is what it is, isn't it? There's a lot of greed. Must be YouTube promoting it. It's not, it's just I'm being hacked. I'm probably being hacked. You look at something, right? Like, how can anyone complain or disagree with a comment, right? Yeah, it is a nice day in John Deere. I might go out for an hour now. Is it not a fair comment that people should have the same life or standard of life as what I had when I was 20? You've been hacked, I think. No shit, really? Absolutely nothing has changed. When I was in England, same pubs, same people. It's like time had stood still while I'd been here. Absolutely youngy. Would you ever buy a condo in Thailand? Nope. Never. Never. Never, never, never. And I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wonder what happens when that goes up to like 5,000. Because it's not going down, it's going up. Rent all the way, yeah. I don't know about hacked. Probably got nearly 4K watching. Did he? Really? Average house prices in Melbourne, Australia is over 50,000. Great fucking Mel. It's mad, isn't it? Don't need to buy when you can rent. If you know how in the States, there are ways to create a little or non-business on the side to save on taxes and keep more from your real job. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to, should you? You shouldn't have to. That's the whole point. You shouldn't have to be doing anything on the side. You should be, listen, I stand by this. Anybody that works 40 hours a week should be able to afford a house, food, gas, electric, a car, and have enough money to go out on the weekend and enough money to have a holiday. That's got to be a fair assumption, surely, and that should be the norm. That to me should be fair. Every single person that works full time should at least be able to afford a Saturday night out. To be honest, in Australia, if you're a single lad and you can walk away earning pounds, but if you're a family, it's tough. And mad, isn't it? Condo rental, I don't know a bit. Bitcoin, where he gets up, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing whatsoever about Bitcoin. Nothing. So I can't invest in something I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start. But my mate made 350,000 on Bitcoin. He keeps telling me all the time, you should do it, but I don't know what to do. Any other questions? No? My end this live now, it's been an hour, hasn't it? Do you enjoy? I got over 2,000 watching. That's fucking bollocks, isn't it? That is absolute horseshit. Someone's obviously got in for me and want to hack me and want to, I don't fucking know. It's not really doing any harm, was it? they're already on. So you like Chang beer, that's all I drink. I can't drink shorts. I can't drink cigars, too strong. The employees give minimum wage instead of a true wage for a job. You know the worst thing ever happened was minimum wage. Because instead of everything going up, people come down. I'm not sure. Buy shares in Chang. What was I going to say? I was going back to say it. Yeah, the minimum wage, they brought it in, and people were on that much, and then the employers brought that down, and people brought it up. And in fact, right, because it happened in Fords, they would turn around and say, right, what we do is, we give you a 5% pay rise, or 6% pay rise, or 2% above inflation, or 3% above inflation, but we wanted to have a vote on the new starters would start on this set amount of money, right? And they'd be on something like 10% or 20% or 30% less than you, right? So the people that's working here are going to vote for it, eh? Why wouldn't they? But that's all that's doing is dragging everyone behind you back under the they just put them back in 20 years. I haven't got any long-term or short-term plans, mate, is the truth. None whatsoever. Good on you, Davy boy. Davy boy's alright. He's a good boy. So any other questions? I got 2,508 people on. I'll go up to 2,007 now. It's going up 200 every so often. Maybe have you ever thought about renting a house instead of a condo? I haven't really thought about anything. Chang used to be a lost shore. Chang used to be rocket fuel. Chang used to be rocket fuel. Absolute rocket fuel. Good mind, but it used to be rocket fuel. So any other questions? No? I'm going to head off now. Savings in a bank are on fire in depreciation, and not many people know it's not your money anymore. Try to withdraw 2K out your own bank. Any idea what you're going to do with your house? Oh, I don't know. I'm alright. How's my favourite live YouTube? Turn into an economic, I guess, a money challenge tonight, morning punch. The simple problem on the West is you need to keep wages up with inflation, and they don't. You should rent, you should rent a house with your own swimming pool, maybe. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. I think that's why I'm not so much fun. Not because of anything else, I'm just tired. Just fucking bollocks now. Takes it out of you. I'm not a young whippersnapper anymore, but I can. I don't know how much. £477 was the price of my flight back. When was it 6.4? So I agree with Paul. Let's talk about other YouTubers and Webby finances and girlfriend. Yeah, alright. Talking about the UK is not fun. Agreed. Hello, Webby from South Africa. Hello, Brian. All right. That filling under your eyes and on your head working well. Have a great evening. Thank you. Why would you buy a condo when the bell ends like that downstairs when you're trying to do a lie? I can have there now. You got Chinese there now, and I think he's fucking pissed off, that guy downstairs. He's all right. So, do you enjoy the live? Right, when I've been on for an hour. I hope you enjoyed it. 2,807 people on. If you believe that, right? You believe any old shit. 2,808 now. If you believe that, you believe anything. Right? So yeah, it was a good life. Really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it, as I enjoy everything. Alright, listen, you got one life, right? At least you don't need to sleep with aircon in the UK. That is so true. That is so true. The only good point. That is so true, right? You can talk about size 6. Glad you're back on Thai time. Cheers, mate. Chang Rai is boring. Is it? I never been. I've been to Chiang Mai. I did enjoy that. I'd probably go Chiang Rai one day. So I feel. Oh, God, my back is killing. I'll keep an eye out for your next bar crawl, 10th of June. I'll tell you where the next one is. Paul. Hi, Webby. Prices, invite gentlemen. Glad to see you, Webby. Great to see you back in Thailand. Have a great day. Cheers, mate. The 11th. Just a quick one. Just transferred some money from Wise to Bangkok, and it says it'll take 3 days. Yeah, it's the weekend, mate. You cannot transfer money. If you transfer money tomorrow, right? Oh no, I haven't. I'm gonna phone it now, Jen. Okay, the 11th, Paul, right? It'll be right. The reason the money hasn't gone, right? If you transfer money tomorrow morning, which is Monday, right? That will go there before the transfer on a Saturday and Sunday. I don't ask me why, but it's a nightmare. Listen, there's not 2,800 watching, mate. Believe me. I'm going to talk to Mommy now. Listen, don't listen to it. It's got up to 2,584. It's bollocks. There's not that many people watching. So good, Paula. I hope to see you there. And I'll message my mother now to see she's there. So any others? Maybe it must have been a bit depressing for you to visit your old regular pub in Wales and everyone and everything was the same years ago. I agree with the ridiculous greed. With Wise, it's better to convert part in Wise than transfer. That makes sense. It is actually true, mate. That's exactly what happens. No, it wasn't depressing, right? What it was a reality. It was a reality that people are not changing. People are not moving on with life. What really depressed me was I was getting up early in the morning, right? And 8 o'clock in the morning, you'd have the same people standing by the same place, waiting for their lift to go to work, coming home at the same time. They're tired when they're coming home. They're no good to anybody. They don't go out. When they go out, they're just moaning about work. And I thought, that was me. That was me years ago. I never want to go back in the rat race. I pray that I never ever go back in the rat race. I pray. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Convert to Thai bank descent. Don't try to convert UK bank before transferring. You'll get a lot more baht if you just see GP and let them convert it to Thai bank. Don't know about Wise. Watching another YouTuber, he was saying, if you're on a travel visa, you can't get a Thai bank account. The question is this true? And how do you bank out there? Ask him. You just said you was watching another YouTuber. Ask him. No mortgage. Still need 2K per month to cover bills and average lifestyle these days. 100%. That's what life is. Mundane. It's boring. It's up to you to shake it up and make something more. Yeah, I agree. 100% I agree. True, that is. 100% true. Any other questions? Yeah, sorry, wrong word used in my comment. Your travels have provided you with an important insight into life. It does not have to be boring all day and grinding at work all day for little rewards. Do you know what really hurts me, right? And like I said, I was a trade unionist, right? Do you know what really hurts me? I've said this loads of times. When I see people working full time and can't even pay their bills. Maybe if you do a collaboration, you will get your subs up so your English boys needs to support each other. Boys, what the fuck do I want to do a collaboration with anyone for? If you don't like my YouTube, well, just fuck off and watch another YouTube channel. I'm sick of this fucking, do a collaboration with this, do a collaboration with how about go fuck yourself. And that's not about you, Paul. It's just in general. I don't want to do a collaboration with any fucker, really. I'm my own man. Why am I allowed to be my own man? Why have I got to fucking rely on other YouTubers? You're okay. Because it's not true. It's not true. I don't believe it's true. I don't believe I have got it on a live. It's probably been hacked. It's gone down to 600 now. Now back in the UK, it depresses me about the apathy and stagnation of his people. Got home 5 AM today, big party, off to old roads now for Sunday roast. Welcome home, Webby, cheers mate. Rant time, no. I guess that's a no, Paul, John Paul. Yes. It's not, is it, man? Look, what have I even forgot what he fucking said? Why do I keep putting it back, right? Right? And I can't get an answer. Why the hell do I want to collaborate with anybody? Why is it so important for you lot to see me with another YouTuber? Why? Just fucking answer the question. Instead of just fucking not answering and going quiet. Why? Why do I need to do a collaboration with anybody? And then everything goes quiet. I don't want to. And if I meet someone I like, I will. If I don't, I don't. It's fucking relentless, man. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why don't you set up a YouTube channel and you do collaborations? Well, I'm not a celebrity, mate. I'm really not. I'm just a normal guy who does YouTube. No, there's no rant. I haven't ranted about anything. It was absolutely spotless. I'm going to review, Brad, that's definitely on my list, to review the Bradley's Gentleman's Club. Taylor Swift, I remember you telling me how the first time you ever met me, Dave, you met me in Fever Bar, and you said, your exact words was, you give me a coach, you give me a hug, you shook my hand, and you said to me, you said, I feel like I met Taylor Swift. That was 2 years ago. That was funny as fuck. Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll probably sort out to speak sometime. I'm gonna have a look first, see what it's like. Boys, there's no need for a rant, is there? I'm just being honest. And nobody will answer me. Maggie Mays, soy pot dog. I don't give a fuck, you're winding me up or not. But I stand by what I say. You know, people say, why did I do a collaboration with this? Why did I do that? Do I know this one? Do I know that one? Do I talk to this one? Do I talk to that one? I can't get my head around why I need to meet anybody. Went to M Club last week, Taffy excellent, and I had got nearly 60,000 views on that one, on M Club. Nearly 60,000. It's cool, isn't it? Huh? It's pretty cool. Quite happy with that. 60 odd thousand with, I'm probably up to 70,000 now for cat blabs. But all gents clubs, right, I hit the miss, mind, every one of them. But you've got to be the one that motivates and joins in and, you know, kind of sit there like a fucking lemon and expect the whole world to open up, because that's not going to happen. I can tell you right now, that's not going to happen. But I'm back. How long I'm back for, I don't know. Am I staying? I don't know. Just watched the first live from earlier. Good to hear you back in Pattaya. Cheers, mate. Only clout chasers do collaborators, you do your Webby, all good. Cheers, mate, thanks. So a guy in dress and wig, there's a guy that lives here. I think it's across the road. See him all the time, dressed as a woman. I think the collab comes from some people watching different YouTubers from afar, want to imagine them together. Well, never say never, right? I'm not saying that I would never do it. If the opportunity arises when I wanted to, would I do it? Would I do a collaboration with somebody that's got a lot more views than me to get views? No. I want my channel to be, I want it to grow on its own. I don't want, I would rather have 12,000 subs, right? iWebby was a new entry visa, okay, yeah, it's not an entry visa, right? I would rather have 12,000 subs than 100,000 subs that I piggybanked off another YouTuber, right? Why would I want to? No, and I'm just answering I'm answering that actual question, right? I would never ever piggyback off another YouTuber to get subs. If people like my content, like, subscribe and share. If you don't like, subscribe and share. If you really like my content, watch it. If you don't like my content, don't watch it. But I most certainly wouldn't want you to subscribe to my channel just because I done a collaboration with one of your favourite YouTubers. I hope that answers the question. iWebby, one of the best gents clubs with swimming pools. M Club got a swimming pool. Passion got a swimming pool. Not saying I agree, trying to analyse. Webby, in your opinion, why do expats pay millions apart for new condos? It seems to me such a better option to rent. I cannot see a condo investment as a good investment. I don't know, mate, is the answer, and I don't care what they do. I think so. Would have been interesting, but I see Webby is his own man. One wolf on YouTube cannot knock that. No, listen, I don't class myself, right, as in the group of YouTubers. I know a lot of YouTubers are friends, and they hang around with each other, they talk to each other, they give advice, and they help each other out, and they try to piggyback off each other. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that, mind, right? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Nothing wrong with it at all. But just take Trevor now, right? Trevor's got over 100,000 subscribers. If I did a collaboration with him, I'd probably get about 5,000 subscribers off his back. Are they 5,000 loyal subscribers to my channel? Nah. They just doing it because I collaborated with, just say, Trevor. And he's all right, Trevor is. I don't mind him. So I'm thinking to myself, well, why would I do that? Right? Why the fuck would I do that? I'm happy just doing my own thing. If I make money, I make money. If I don't, I don't. If people buy me a coffee, they buy me a coffee. Right? I'm not fucking bothered either way. Would I like to have 100,000 subscribers? 100%. Of course I would. Right? Of course I would. No, but none whatsoever. Right? Think about it. So YouTube's just a fucking sideline fucking thing I do. Maybe you have inspired me. I'm going to find the best insurance package for the next 6 months and get a ticket to Asia again. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Yeah, I've seen a few trans Westerners walking around, but they look like men dressed as women, and that's what they are. Some of the lady boys are more like, yeah, but he's still fucking lady dressed. So look what we got. Collaboration is a good way to grow your channel, but you gotta like the person. Yeah, but listen, I didn't do a collaboration with Owl to get fucking subscribers. I mean, I got fucking 4 times as many as him, and I've been doing it a lot longer. So if anything, he would have had subs off me. And I don't mind that. I don't mind anybody having subs off me, but I want my subs to be my genuine people who like my channel. I'm a content creator, not a YouTuber. Chang also used to have, I don't know if I got it, which YouTubers do collaborate. I've not seen any really, and I have no interest in it. I don't know, I don't care. Better to rent, a lot safer. Now you sold, I know you don't care, but we will get you to hundreds. I don't think I will ever get to 100,000 subs. I don't think I will ever get to 100,000 subs. I'll probably 25,000. Maybe I'll get a 25,000, right? Yes, we all love you. Cheers, mate. I would never get to 100,000. Getting to 100,000 organically is fucking hard work. And a lot of work has got to be put into it. That's not me. I got no intentions of doing it. I'm averaging about 4,500 subs a year. Potato so quiet now, Taffy. Girls was desperate for bar fines. What a great time I had. Great. Where's Franco? You know, sleeping in his van probably. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I hope I answered your questions. I'm here in the background. Franco, how's it going, mate? There we are, look. So Franco, anyone mentions YouTubers, but just delete the message, will you? Fucking sick and fucking telling them they don't listen. So just delete the messages. I hope I answered your questions. I hope the live was okay. I hope I explained myself. Not that I need to. I explain my actions all the time and I can ask the same questions, but I also understand there's different people asking it. When I get pissed off is when the same person asks me the same question relentlessly until I say, well, they want to hear, which is a bit fucked up really, innit? Franco, I'm missing you. Franco, get your shit together. Franco, get back out here. Because I never thought I'd say this, but the gang is not the same without you. You are one of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life. And we're all missing you and we all want you back. We don't miss your tongue. We don't miss that. We don't miss the fact you go like that. We don't miss that. But we miss you. We miss your friendship. And that's from all of us. Anybody been to South Africa? I haven't. So is that it? I'm going to have 2.5 minutes. Say my goodbyes then. No, I haven't drunk. Franco's go back to UK. You go back in the lorries. I'm not overly excited to be back yet, man. I love Franco. So do I. So 108 on. Thanks for your support, boys. Means a lot. 1st of June today. Life's going so quick. Right? Just messaging my boy now. It was his birthday yesterday. When's the next bar crawl? I did it the 11th. Fucking Jesus, fuck. Oh. Franco, the cheeky bastard, was watching, I was doing a live, Franco was sitting next to me, and he was moderating Thailand Bound. And I said, you should be moderating this, mine. He said, yeah, but he's on. So I definitely took a back seat there. So thanks for your support. Thanks for everything. Hope it was a good live. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the support, for buying me a coffee. Means a lot, as always. Fuck knows when the next one is. I do one Wednesday, so I feel. I'm just chilling out at the moment, enjoying my time back here, getting settled back in. It can take a while. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good shout. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks. I keep that in mind, actually. Silver the light on it. I won't, right? I won't. He's fucking, Franco is a twat, mind? Right? As much as I say I just loved him, right? Right? Franco is a fucking twat. He puts me at the bottom of the queue. I think that's because he loves me. Deep down he loves me. And we are very close, actually. And you can see even all the videos I make that we're very close. Very close friends. So boys, I've done an hour on this one. Thanks for watching. Let's all say our goodbyes, is it? All say our goodbyes? Yeah? Say goodbyes or not? Oh look, mate, I don't care, right? Right? Honestly, Rich, I don't fucking care, man. Right? I don't care if he's a multi-millionaire. I'm going to pop the piss in. He's going back to the UK. He's not going back to the UK. I just don't care, right? I see on YouTube all the time and fucking comments, I don't like this one, I don't like that one. I don't dislike anybody, right? I just don't, and I don't fucking get why people try to shit stir and say, oh, Webby said, listen, I couldn't give a fucking rat's fuck. The guy was absolutely obsessed with me on his YouTube channels. He made so many videos, right? Welsh boy kicking off, Welsh boy this. He tried to film my fucking girlfriend loads of times. He tried to do this. He's at the bars slagging me off. Great. If that's what he wants to do and that's what turns him on, great. But I'm not getting into any confrontation because that's what he wants. He wants me to answer back, to give him some, he wants me to acknowledge him back. This is what it's about, right? Call me a scammer, told me don't go into Webby's bar, you get ripped off, you're this, you're that. The guy don't know me, right? And he was obsessed with getting communication back and forth. And it was all about for him to promote his YouTube. And the best thing about it is, which is funny as fuck, the funny thing, really funny thing about it is when he says, I do it for fun, right? If you do it for fun, then don't monetize your videos, right? He's doing it for money. And the best thing about it was his best views on the videos was slagging me off. So again, you get getting coverage through me, and I won't bite. Even when I seen him, I don't bite. I just don't give a fucking rat's fucking. I only care about me. Believe me, the only person I care about is myself, right? On YouTube, I mean, I got no issues in getting into any debate with anybody. He might be gay. See you next time. Maybe have a beer. Boys, I'll have a beer with any of you, right? I'll have a beer with any of you. So, I agree with that comment as well, mind. But I'm not going to read it out. Boys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video, next live. Who knows where, when, or whenever I'll be. Bye. Bye for now.